Hello, hello, this is Atlas Leaf, also known as Doc. We're continuing a Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Ocarina Time, and we are exploring the Shadow Temple. Now, we're gonna probably have to say goodbye to our friend, the Wandering Scarecrow, and continue forward. And I think it's time that we took a journey down what appears to be the River of the Dead. Now, there's been all sorts of theories about the Shadow Temple. And I think maybe part of it is it has more than one story. We see parts of the construction seem older, ceremonial, and then parts seem maybe younger. Maybe the dungeon-ish shapes with these bars. And one theory that I've kind of been sort of thinking about myself is maybe the Shadow Temple is on the site where spirits in Hyrule enter the underworld. Oh, that's not Zelda's Lullaby. When in doubt, play the ocarina. Because we have all the trappings. It feels like, rather than enemies to fight, these are guards to keep me out of a sacred place, a place where the living aren't supposed to be. And then here the boat stops, get to a safe platform, and then descends. So ominous. We could see a bird statue over that archway if I wasn't so distracted by the boatsmen guards. And then we see what would be twin statues over here. One here, and it looks like the remains of one that has fallen. And this structure built in. Parts of this area are natural stone that have been modified. Again, lots of tricks full of ill will in the darkness. So back to my musings on this structure. It seems like some of these spaces could be to keep unpleasant things like the dead hands trapped within. But some of these might also just to be to keep the living away from these sort of like access to the underworld, these places that are not meant for living beings to navigate. Floor Master. When it splits up, destroy all the pieces before they reunite. So the reason I took off the Lens of Truth there was you can't use two types of magic at the same time. And I want to catch these little bothers before they run away. Too unpleasant. I don't like the scuttling motion. It's definitely a kill it with fire scenario. We found a small key. Like, so much of this structure feels like it's not a place we're supposed to be. Whatever its function, as inscrutable and terrible as it is, it's not one that Link is supposed to know. Let's see. Which door do I need to go through next? So let's try the one to the west. If I can find my way in the darkness. So many questions and no answers. There we go. I guess I don't need the rubies, but it's still always fun to collect them. And with that, that's actually the last golden skulltula of the Shadow Temple. We took this sprawling space, and tackling it one room at a time, we've almost cleared every part. We saw a room just like this on the upper floor, feeling like it has some sort of inscrutable use. You wonder what the temples were like before Ganondorf's influence, before when they were built originally, because it feels like many of them have been in disuse for some time. The Fire Temple in particular, where there's large sections of floor have given away. I think north is the way we want to go, which is going to be actually around this corner, isn't it? So unpleasant, that movement. Very unnatural. And this space. The wall's literally closing in. I've set the poor redoes on fire. I would feel bad if they weren't so terrifying. And the boss key, though it seems hardly a victory in a place this dark. You feel more tired for the victory than actually relieved. And only one room left to go. Oh, I shouldn't have put away my lens of truth. And we need to head out through the east door. Which is... No, this is a south door. We need that one up there. There we go. No, wait a minute. I'm turned around. It's so easy to be lost in these mazes. And here we go. So now, we need to head this direction. We can see that a statue has fallen here and then crumbled away. But I kind of wonder if what we do here has been done before. So we can see the bomb flowers, which we've already seen we can make all go off at once. To cause this statue to fall forward and make a bridge. Almost as though it's by design, but also feeling impossible. Like, humans or Hylians aren't supposed to cross this chasm. This place beyond, this is a place for spirits. We had to force our way across. A little bit of magic, a little bit of arrows. Navi showing us another block out of time. And here, at the lowest point of the darkest place, we have a friend giving us one last bit of encouragement. Thank you, the Wandering Scarecrow, my friend. Only one thing left to do. Face some fears. And here is the infinite darkness that swallows up even time. I feel like we've walked out of physical space into someplace darker. We can see the hints of a path still remain, as though maybe there used to be more to this room that has been swallowed up by the darkness, leaving these little solid fragments as all that remains. But we know Impa needs us. Phantom Shadow Beast, Bongo Bongo. I'm gonna remove the hover boots so I don't hover in place after each drum beat. Bongo Bongo, boss of the Shadow Temple, revived from the well. Look at it with the eye of truth. This whole fight feels like a nightmare. Oh, almost got those arrows. When he starts to charge, I need to let him get closer so I can slash him with my sword. But it's so nerve-wracking to do so. And what is his form? It's like he's hanging upside down. Oh no! Good thing I packed fairies. He hits like a beast. While its eyes closed, he hides. And just like that, we silence the drum. Got a heart container. Left 7 containers in total. Just a drum floating in infinite darkness. Chamber of the Sages. The boy with noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Shayeka. I am the Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I'm also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Shayeka have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants, however. On that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. You receive the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please look out for the princess. And we've conquered the Shadow Temple, rescued Impa. The 5th temple. Now there's just one left. Certainly an amazing adventure. And I'm really glad that you could come along with me on this chapter of the story. I think that's where we'll end here for the day, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good day now, y'all, and goodbye.